Hello and welcome to this video. I'm gonna frog this sweater that you see here on the screen because it doesn't fit me that well and the yarn wasn't amazing for this project. I want to make the sweater again. It's the tulip sweater from Bee Mandarins or Melody Hoffman, but the yarn wasn't quite right for this project, sadly. But it's a very sturdy yarn, so it won't be affected that much by being frogged and washed again and used again. So at least that is nice, because I love this yarn. So as you see here, I'm quite rough with the cast off, because sometimes, you know, you have to be kind of rough with it because it gets stuck sometimes. And I'm actually calling for Eden here because she was barking so much, so I had to go and get her. But yeah, so I usually just begin with the body. First part is a bit tough, but then it's easier. And then I wind it on I don't know what to say in English actually, but I have one of these wooden things that I can wind it on and then twist it and make skeins out of it. It's very handy. If you get your hands on one, I would really recommend it. But I'm doing that now, and actually my mother and her husband is coming home here, so I had to cut it short and continue later. So that is now here. And if you look at the yarn, it's really gorgeous with these curls, but it's very annoying to knit with. So yeah, but it's very beautiful. It looks like sheep. Yeah, like a sheep again. So that's nice. But yeah, I'm doing that with all the hanks, I think it's called, or I'm making them into skeins, which is very satisfying, especially when you have one of these wooden things. So here's the finished skeins. Yeah, but curly, obviously. So the next step is to wash it, and I just used my sink and some wool wash, and I push the yarn into the water, and this is Yuakalan, and you can use it without, you know, draining it again or soaking it again. So it's very handy, and it has a jasmine scent. I think this is the one. Yeah, I have one with lavender as well, and I love them both. But yeah, so here I'm just pushing the skeins in there, or the hanks in there, just to get them wet through and through, because that's how you straighten the fiber. So I have not very hot, but I have like hotter than lukewarm, and then I have the soap in there. So I just let them soak for a minute, and then I just press and but yeah, so don't twist the yarn, but you can twist the moisture out, if you get what I mean, but don't over twist it, so just be gentle. Hello and welcome to the end of this video. In this video I have shown you how I frog sweaters, and that is something I do quite a lot, I would say, compared to other people maybe. I get a bit anxious about having sweaters lying around that I don't use, or I don't like the fit of them, so I don't use them. So if that happens, I usually frog them if the yarn allows. So you know, it can't be. I have never tried to frog a sweater in Plöteloopy plus mohair, for example, and the yarn actually, it isn't that different from before. I wouldn't say that this looks like it's been frogged. It's a bit fluffier than the original one, but that is because it's been washed a few times now. It's very soft, so I don't mind at all. They look like this when they have dried, sorry, when they have dried, so I don't think they look like they have been frogged or knitted up, you know. I think it's almost 300 grams, it's not quite, because it was at the sweater was like 300 grams, I think. I used 3 skeins for the sweater, and I have a 4th actually, so I have quite a lot to make another sweater of. I'm not in the least worried that it won't be enough, even if I go down a needle size. So that's nice, I can knit something else. And it feels like, you know, it feels nice because you take something that you don't use and try to turn it into something that you do use. So I always feel good about that, you know. And I don't think it's wasted knitting time, you know. But I'm kind of in the middle of process knitter and product knitter. You know, I make my own wardrobe, so I have to have finished objects if I'm going to have something to wear. But you know, if I have made it and I used it a few times and I don't feel like it sits right on me or anything, it feels weird or wonky, I won't use that anyway, so you know, I rip it out. So yeah, I hope that this video inspired you to maybe frog a sweater or something, or you know, mittens or a hat or a scarf or something that you don't use, to be able to put the yarn to better use. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you have a nice day, and that I will see you next week. I'm actually getting married next week, so I don't know if I will have time to edit a video. It should be, yeah, maybe I actually will make time because it's the crafty episode next week, so I'm gonna make time for that, because I have a lot of things to show you. And I thought about making a special crafty video for our wedding outfits, and everything that has to do with the wedding. There's a lot of crafts, so I think that will maybe be a video for the week after. So yeah, I will keep you updated. And please hit subscribe if you want to follow along, and if you don't want to miss any videos. You can also click the bell button to be notified when I post videos and everything. So yeah, and on Instagram my name is anna.sjosvard. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week with a new video. Bye.